coming right up. For the Knights, it has been a roller coaster of a season for them. But welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Ferguson, and it's Freeman in at the point. Bryant looking it over. He takes... Oh,
he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's the prodigy. And he jams it with authority.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Baseline J on the way. On the basket by Jones.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
The shot by Bryant, no good. The Knights have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And Miami making a change here. Snow's checked in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against a definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Snow against Jones. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Pass to Snow. There's a good screen. Now Bryant takes the three. The shot comes out. Picked off in midair. Lots of room. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He has 5.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Jones nails both of them. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. Taking a look at Baltimore, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Knights, they're a team in some semblance of disarray. Moving down in the rankings, guys aren't communicating well. This is where your leaders need to step up.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Snow. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
Rolling off the pick, Holmgren can beat you in a number of ways.
The Knights have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Freeman. To the right side. Nash with no one around. Hands it from downtown. 7 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's the prodigy. It's deflected. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead, leading by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Snow. Chet Holmgren out there with Nash. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. Pass to Snow. Down low. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Williams. Here's Tyson. Still without a basket. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
The Knights have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The prodigy is checked in for Miami. Jones has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Knocked away. Out on his own on the break.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Snow against Jones. To end the run, and the bank shot is good. Snow's got his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knights.
Even though he's 6'6"-ish, Williams plays big inside. He's not afraid to go up against the big boys.
Pass to Snow. And another basket for Miami.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Here's the prodigy. Good D by Holmgren. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Santiago, defended by Jones, buries it down low.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's the prodigy, defended by Holmgren. The prodigy off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Last game for the Knights, they picked up the W against the Huskies.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. That one is no good. The Knights have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The Prodigy shot is good. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for the Knights.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Freeman. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Ferguson's checked in for Snow.
Number 5, Lonnie Ferguson.
Here's Tyson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Knights, Jones.
And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall. And so Bryant will bring it up for Miami. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum.
Welcome in for halftime.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts they can throw. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got P. Jones is out there with Hawkins. And there's the Prodigy.
Number 8.
Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And for Miami, they've got Bryant. And it's Ferguson in at the shooting guard position. Bryant's shot is good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And for the Knights, Prodigy is out there with P. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Jones.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's stolen by Jones. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Got a hand on it. In transition, here comes Miami. Ferguson for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Ferguson's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami. Now here's Jones. Guarded closely. Pass to Hawkins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Hawkins has got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Freeman, defended by Jones. In the corner, it's Bryant. Here's Tyson. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
The ball goes to Miami.
Goes up off the inbound. Ferguson misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's the Prodigy. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Prodigy's got 4 this quarter.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Miami leading by 4. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Knights have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
For Miami, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Bryant hits them both. Shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Snow. A three-pointer is right on target. Patterson's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bryant. And Bryant is right there. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For 3, Henderson sinks the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Patterson against Bryant. Nash outside. Bryant in the corner. Nash outside. Pass to Freeman. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Freeman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Jones for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami leads by 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Snow out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Nash. And it's Santiago in at the 4 spot. The 3. And that one's good by Henderson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
For 3, Snow connects from 3-point range. Snow's got the lead back up to 9 now for Miami. From deep 3-point land, a Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. The quick look, no good that time. Miami leading by 6. And here's Bryant for 3. The rebound by Patterson.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to the Prodigy. There's the pick. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Freeman, defended by Jones. And the basket by Freeman.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
The rebound by Patterson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the call will go against the Prodigy.
Number 16.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Bryant. Sent back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Miami ball.
To shoot. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Number 16.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Bryant. Floats one up. Count it.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble again.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he is unable to get the second one. Here's the prodigy. Right between the eyes.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And so it's the Knights winning this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, the Prodigy.
These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Beasley in at the 5 spot. Here's Harper. Here's Caravan. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Gamble, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Teray. From the stripe. Tipped. And they recover it. Johnson for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Caravan. He's guarded by Beasley. Caravan gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Caravan. Fade away. The rebound by Beasley.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And the basket by Campbell.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Outside Johnson. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 6 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Caravan. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Harper. Launches a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Teray. Sinks the tray.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Caravan. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Caravan's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
So both teams making some changes here. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. Taking a look at Denver, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
40 seconds left in the first. Monroe, the pass to Dawkins. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Gamble. Last game, 26 points for him. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Teray, that's good.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
First team foul. At the line for your home team.
That one's off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the first. 3 seconds left. Yep, that one goes. Touré's got 7.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Up by 8. And back to... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Jackson, and it's Touré in a 2-guard. Here's Palmer. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Holland to the middle. Here's Touré. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
And he gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Buckner, pass to Dawkins. Here's Monroe going inside. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Touré. Goes up from the top of the key. Harper pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Gamble. No good off the front rim. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Touré, that's good. Touré's got 11.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's Buckner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Drills it from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Evans. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Number 11, Beasley.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Beasley. The shot comes out.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Campbell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ooh, poked away. Here's Beasley. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Campbell. 9 points in the game. Count that bucket. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Beasley on the wing. Right wing. They set the pick. Here's Evans. Connects on the foul line jumper. Evans has got his first points of the game.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Pass to Harper. Jacks up a three. A rebound by Beasley. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now.
Chucky, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Teray. With some arc, and Beasley with a lay-in. Beasley's got 5.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement. And as a basketball fan, it's wonderful.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings. Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's Caravan. He's guarded by Beasley. Out left to the wing. Here's Harper. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jalen Johnson is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Beasley in the center, filling out the middle. Here's Campbell. He's got 11. Here's Caravan. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Johnson. Here's Teray. 11 points in the game. Off with the layup.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
That puts him in the lead. Campbell's got 13.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Gone 0-for-3 to start the second half. To the paint. To stop the run. Beasley, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Caravan. He's guarded by Beasley.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gamble. He tries for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Monroe's checked in for Harper. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Here's Evans. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Stevenson, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The visitors with the ball, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Teray. 11 points in the game. And there's the drive. Blocked!
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Caravan. 10 points for him. Stevenson the pass to Big Smooth. Clock at 6. Top of the key. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Gamble. Beyond the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Caravan pulls it in. Gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Caravan's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Up by 8. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's Buckner in at the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Jackson. Jackson with another miss. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Here's Dawkins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And a missed layup. Shooting it at 52%. Inside. Tries again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Harper. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Harper's gotten his first basket of the night.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Teray. Pass to Beasley. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Misses with the fallback, Jay. Here's Caravan. Doubled by Beasley. There's the three. Offensive board. Here's Campbell. Here's Caravan. The three. The fadeaway. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Got it.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pick. Pass to Gamble. Here's Caravan. He's guarded by Beasley. The three is up. Caravan gets the bucket. Caravan's got 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Stevenson with a screen on Beasley. Caravan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Johnson.
First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the inside. Here's Beasley. Caravan pulls it in. Out to the right wing. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Stevenson from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Beasley. Guarded closely. Ball stolen. Here's Caravan. Money from 17 feet out. So they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.